Hello and welcome to today's video, and today's video is going to be about these fluorescent tubes and the reason why I bought the watt meter. Now, in one of my videos I managed to get hold of this 2 foot by 2 foot shop panel light that runs, well, it's meant to run 18 watt T8 fluorescent tubes. But the shop where it came out of was trying to save money using 16 watt fluorescent tubes. So I've managed to get 4 correct ones, and what we're going to do today, we're going to do some urban myths as well. We'll see if fluorescent light units pull power if the tubes aren't in, and some other things as well. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you the tubes that we're going to be using. We're going to be using these. These are these Wattmiser PolyluxXL F18 840 in colour, 16 watt, cool white, made in Hungary by GE Lighting. And these are the 2 foot version. And as I said, they are T8s. And the ones that the light was designed for, I've managed to get 4 of these. These are well used. In fact, they are, you could say, the partners of the ones that went end of life. And these are Sylvania Luxline Plus F18 835 in colour. And these are 18 watt. And these are also T8s. They're white, and then they've got and these are made. These say that they're made in the EU. So we'll what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the light fitting and the watt meter, and we'll see what's happening. So I'm just going to pause the video, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here is the light fitting, and it is currently powered, and it is drawing no watts. It has no tubes in it, and this, you could say, is expected because the ballasts may have a live connection to them at one end, going to one end of the end caps, or tombstones as they're also known as, but the other end where the neutral is obviously not connected, so there is no circuit. So at the moment there is no power being drawn through this light fitting. Now, what I'm also now going to do is I'm going to remove all the starters as well. Now, the idea of this is that when I put the tubes in, this will simulate whether, of course, the light fittings are drawing power if, should we say, the light fitting has a dead starter or a faulty light in it, because obviously it won't be working, but there's still going to be power in the tubes. So we'll stick these in one at a time. And what I'm starting with is the lights that were originally in this fitting. So we're going for the General Electric 16 watt versions, and as you can see, they are all in. And we are still drawing no power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a starter in at the bottom one. One starter in. Still no circuit. 2 starter in. And we have 2 lights that have come on. And the wattage is climbing. This video might get a bit flickery, but with 2 of the 16 watt tubes now on, we are pulling what appears to be, at the moment, 43 watts. Now, the ballasts, as I said in a previous video, are designed to run 36 watt 4 foot light fittings. So we've got 2 tubes and a 36 watt ballast running. So what I think we'll do, the power is still climbing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the other 2 starters in, and what we're going to do is we're going to let this light get up to should we say steady state by leaving it running for a couple of minutes. There we go. Obviously I'm having problems because now we can't see the meter again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause for a second so we can see the meter. Okay, that's took a few minutes to do, but we can actually now see the meter. And what we've got 4 16 watt 2 foot T8 fluorescent lights pulling 90.8 watts, and the time at the top I said is the time this unit's been running, and the lower one is the price, and we'll quickly go through them again. Kilowatt hour is obviously still going up, but that's for this unit, not just for this light. The voltage today is 242.6 volts and spot on 50 hertz. The amps this light is pulling is 0.611, so slightly more than the 70 watt fluorescent light. And we have a power factor of 0.61. Now obviously we can find out when we run the correct tubes in this light fitting if it makes any difference to that. Low and high are irrelevant. Price. So at the moment we can see that we are running with the 16 watt fluorescent tubes, we are running at 90.8 watts. Okay, so what I'm now going to do, I'm going to change the tubes, and I think we can do that whilst the light is on, make it more interesting. So I'm removing the bottom tube, which of course was that one, and we're now putting in this one. So we're going up 2 watts per fluorescent tube. First one on, so it should climb back up. There we go, and 90 watts again. And obviously this tube hasn't been on very long, so what I'm going to do is work my way up this fitting. And the tubes I'm putting in, of course, are a warmer colour. So the bottom 2 tubes are now on, and obviously we're going to lose the meter just for a short time while I change the top 2. So what we're doing is we're replacing 840 tubes with the colours of 835. So we'll stick that one in. And finally the top one. So we're about to find out if the shop was saving any money, because now we are running the correct 18 watt tubes in this light fitting instead of the 16 watt tubes. So I'll just put that back on there. And at the moment we are pulling, strangely, the same. We're still pulling 90.8 watts. And the tubes have all gone up in brightness by 8 watts. We have a slight increase. So I'm going to leave these lights running for a couple of minutes again, so we'll give them a chance to get up to full running. So I'm just going to pause once more. Okay, we've been on for quite a few minutes now and it has settled out now at 94.1 watts. So the tubes that are equivalent of 8 watts less than the ones that are now in it, the actual cost has only gone up 4 watts. So what I'm going to do now is quickly go through the settings once more. Kilowatt hours slowly climbing, voltage is still the same. Power factor is actually slightly better, and I'll have to check in and leave in the comments below where the amps has gone up, but we are running at now 0.56. Oh, 55. I think that changed from 66, but is it going to go back? No. Yes, it's just gone back 66, so it is fluctuating a little bit. A power factor of 0.68. So what I'll do is as I said, I'll put in both sets of readings in the comments below, high and low, and that price. Now I think I've done the price wrong. I think I've actually put the price down as £17.20 per kilowatt instead of 17.2 pence. But it gives us a better reading. So basically you could say, if you're looking at my total here, I've probably used, I'm not sure, I've used 8.5 pence and not £18.55 since this unit's been running. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish this video showing the two 18 watt tubes at the top and two of the 16 watt tubes at the bottom. So I'll just pause once more. Okay, so here I'm back again, and as I said, I've now changed the tube. So the bottom tubes are the Wattmiser PolyluxXL F18 940s 16 watts, cool white, made in Hungary by GE. And the top two fluorescent lights are the Sylvania Luxline Plus F18 18 watt 835s, and they are all T8s because only T8s will fit in this fitting. And at the moment the watt meter is back down to 90.8 watts. It'll probably creep up to probably 91. But on that note, I'm going to say thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video interesting. Please like and subscribe, and thanks again. Goodbye. And what I'm going to do a startup Blinkfest special on 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Goodbye.